one tends to flag a bit during the summer months. Both individuals in churches and synagogues and mosques and what have you. Summertime, where the heat and humidity press down on you, and the lawn turns brown, and we hustle to keep the flowers from wilting, and the routine is kind of a lifesaver for all of us. We have a routine that's order, and we welcome what it brings to us. Vacation is a word that somehow comes up for summertime. School is supposed to have let out. Of course, the kids have been out of school for quite a while, haven't they? See, the more I get along, the more grateful I am for the rhythms for seasons and for the vital role of that context that plays for us. It's like a soundtrack of summer trying to stay cool by these primitive vibrations of the summertime sound. A serenade to swelter by. In the evening, there's a cool. It's a tremendous feeling, but it's there nonetheless. The clouds are high and deep, and a half a dozen varieties of things that hold your attention. The sky of the summer in the sunset is breathtaking. It's just absolutely beyond anything that you can imagine. Water runs hot from the garden hose. Dogs pant. Cottonwood bugs appear, huge and alien looking in their tuxedos. Impulse sprinklers are a summer metronome, clicking under the symphony of power mowers. Bulbous plastic bags of clippings line the streets like giant potatoes, waiting for the trash man. And the flags of a well-kept lawn. You keep your lawn well? The best sound, just ahead of all that sacred night thought, is the thunderstorm that buzzes across the window panes and wash in the morning. To listen to the sounds of the rain coming upon your roof. All the kids love this time the most, I think. They love being in the sand and getting wet. They love making castles. It's a beautiful sound, children laughing. And it's always measured by the sound of children crying. Some kind of insult or some kind of injustice, some kind of feud they have with others. Some weak child wasn't picked to be on either side for the game. Well, this must be original sin. Elizabeth Browning said, "Earth's crammed with heaven and every common bush afire with God. Only those who see and take off their shoes. The rest sit around and pluck blackberries." Oh, if we were better lookers, we would be better people. I wonder, is every injustice a form of blindness? It seems that way. I sat with a patient with AIDS, 95 degrees outside and AIDS on the inside. I saw there the context for more than just summer, more than seasons. It didn't frighten me, but everyone should sit beside that for a few times before in some way sitting with it. If I were God, I would make summer all year long. I love it that much. If I were God, I would make folks like me reflect deeply about summer and why it's so meaningful of a time, for as it really is. If I were God, I would probably bottle up the great feeling that runs up and down the ocean with all of the kids trying to keep up. Then everyone could just swig a dose now and then. And again, they would feel that feeling of warmth and goodness and newness. If I were God, I would simply deal with the ills and wrongs of the world, that the picnic could commence, and that there would be corn on the cob and chicken and watermelon for everybody. But I'm not God. and I've never pretended to be God. All I can do is thank God for precious moments, just like you, and to feel alive again, to wax the car, to paint the shed, to wrestle in the sand with the kids. But it's also a time to look deeply into summer. Some people won't live till September. And because they are afflicted with all kinds of things, and this coronavirus is one of them. Oppression strangles everyone. Yes, thank you, God, for my fortunate moments of summer. I love you for giving me that season. And to pause and see the trials of my brothers and sisters. That's important. At least it's important to me, and I think it's important to you. It makes me not notice the heat so much. I mean, heck, if I'm on the 8th floor of some hospital, I think I'll walk down the stairs instead of taking the elevator, because that's how motivated I am. And that's the way I see it.
Summertime, and the living is easy. Fish are jumping, is high. Your daddy's rich, and your ma is good looking.